Good afternoon, this is Apostle Rossa Solomon, Rossa Solomon's YouTube channel. Today is March 23rd, 2025. I'm going to have some prophecies for you from the Father, Yahweh, in Yeshua's name, and we give him all the glory and all the praise in Yeshua, Jesus' name. Now, I told y'all this last year about Africa, about how they were going to have a great flood, and the Lord was reiterating it again. So, a part of Africa. I believe it's going to be in the south or north, but I think it's more so south of Africa. They're going to have a flood, like I told y'all last year. But the place where they're going to have the flood is going to be like a capital. Like, you know how New York is the capital, DC is the capital. So it's going to be either in the south or the north of Africa. I think it's more so the south, and it's going to be a capital, like an important part of that part of Africa. It will be one of the worst floods in history. Lots of people will lose their lives. Families will be wiped out. So pray for Africa. Don't know when it's coming. I also told y'all last year that, and the Lord said it again, that they were going to start finding ancient artifacts over there in the Egyptian lands. When I say Egyptian, I'm not just talking about Egypt. It could be Dubai. I mean, I know they're Indian, but you know what I'm saying. They're going to be finding treasures. Like, it could be like a King Solomon's tomb, or a King David's tomb, or King Kezaniah, whatever his name was, right? Tomb. Full of riches, full of gold, full of this, full of that. We're going to hear about that very soon. There's going to be an attack on the White House, y'all, either toward the White House or on the White House. So pray about that attack on the White House. I don't know what kind of attack, but pray against it, right? And something's going to happen, like a false flag to distract Americans. I don't know what it is, but I know the Father said it's a false flag to distract Americans. So we need to pray against that. The Lord said there's lots of greed in our government, lots of washing hands and briberies and payoffs, and these things are going to be exposed even more. Y'all remember last year I had a vision about Homeland Security being shut down. So the Lord brought that back again. So I think that's going to be happening soon in Trump's era. I heard the word they're going to go belly up. Homeland Security, they're going to go belly up. And then you remember last year, I told y'all that the Lord said other agencies were going to be going down as well. So it's not just going to be Homeland Security. It's going to be the Federal Treasury. Because I remember I had a vision about that last year. Y'all remember in 2018, I had a vision IRS was going to be gone. And you see Donald Trump is doing that. So the Homeland Security is about to go belly up. And then there's going to be the Treasury, Federal Treasury, and then other agencies are going to disappear. One day, the FBI and CIA will disappear too, one day in the future. The Lord told me that, and I told y'all that. God said our government is very corrupt. Not just our government, governments all over the world, but our government is the most corrupt, the Lord said. And the churches here in America have become very filthy and dirty and corrupt, the Lord said. And he's going to be bottoming out. He told me he's going to bottom out the church. Bottom it out, meaning get rid of all that filth. He said, especially the mega churches, they are the filthiest. He said they use scriptures to trick and dupe my children into giving them more money than they should give. Yes, we're supposed to give 10%, of our tithes, and we're supposed to sow seeds. But like Marvin Sapp, we was talking about him the other day, talking about God said 1,000 people supposed to give $20 or $1,000, and then the leaders are supposed to give $100. And he's using these scriptures and stuff like that. And so God said we're supposed to pay our 10% and sow seeds and stuff like that. But these mega churches, they're getting rich off of God's children, and he's about to do something about that. Seriously. And he said most of the mega churches are secret societies of the enemy anyway. Hmm. And then he said the police and the CIA as well will have issues. Police forces and the CIA will have problems. He said the police in our country are some of the most filthiest, most dirtiest so-called protect and serve we've ever seen. He said there's a bunch of murderers on the police force, a bunch of KKKs, a bunch of Masonics, and a bunch of ritualists, and a bunch of racist people against Black and Spanish and Latinos and other things like that. Wow. All right. So he gave me stuff about coins, but I can only talk about coins in my membership. So I'll probably be making a video about those coins in my membership probably tomorrow. So you guys in the membership, um you could look for it. And I don't know, something's gonna happen in Canada, guys, because I just keep hearing bad news for Canada, but I don't know what. Now, I also told y'all last year and this year that the France leader, the president and his wife, they're going to be ousted. And I also had division last year, and I told y'all for 2025 that the German leader was going to be removed. So God brought that back to me again. So it's coming soon. The France leader and his wife, they will be ousted and removed. And the German leaders with an S, they will also be removed. This is like the third time, me saying these things to you. And please pray about the White House, because I saw that attack coming. And pray for Canada. I don't know what's about to hit Canada, but pray for Canada. All right. So this is the end of the word. So my members, look for me tomorrow or Tuesday sometime or Wednesday to tell you about the coin that the Lord told me about. Okay. So God bless y'all. Shalom.